outer bands of Hurricane Florence are starting to reach the coast of North Carolina. It's a Category 2 on the Saffir-Simpson scale with winds of 110 miles per hour, a pressure of 956. It's at 33.4 north, 75 degrees west, and is still packing a punch right now. It's a stage 5 on the CDPS, which means that the storm is likely to be devastating. That's likely to rise as the storm begins to stall. You can see how large the wind field is as well, and it's only 130 miles from Cape Hatteras, 134 from Morehead City, 178 from Wilmington, 225 from Myrtle Beach, and 289 from Charleston. That's the latest we've got on the storm's position, and this storm is triggering lots of warnings right now as well. Not only flood warnings, but all of these warnings here as well. Tropical storm warning from Duck to Cape Charles Light, the others are unchanged. And that storm surge is something we're going to be watching out for very closely through the course of today. It could reach 13 feet in some areas. Now, the main threat for most areas of this storm, off the coast as well as on, is the massive rain threat. The storm is likely to stall over the next few days and could deliver up to 40 inches of rain over the coast of North Carolina, and that would far exceed what was seen during Hurricane Floyd. Basically, if you have been flooded at any point in the last 25 years in North Carolina, this will probably be worse than that. The storm likely to move off towards the northeast eventually after staying inland for quite some days. We'll take another look shortly. This is what the sea surface temperatures are looking like this morning, around 28 degrees off the coast of North Carolina, possibly 29 in one or two areas. That will certainly be enough to possibly strengthen the storm slightly just before it strikes land. We'll see. So again, this is the look here, hurricane force winds possibly reaching Wilmington later on today. And then as the storm moves inland on Friday and Saturday, the winds disappear, and obviously it's going to remain with that rain threat. The storm's likely to move off towards the northeast eventually at the end of the weekend, and could go on to affect areas that were affected with flood watches and warnings during the remnants of Gordon, so there could be some more flooding misery for that area too. What you just saw there was a brief tropical storm near Bermuda as well, late on in that forecast. Tropical storm force winds, the percentage chances here, Wilmington is virtually guaranteed, Myrtle Beach 93%, Cape Hatteras 91%, Charleston 66%, and Norfolk at 39%. You see it extends inland quite a bit there as well. Halfway through the state of North Carolina, the percentage chances are above 75%. So you can see here the HMON model there is one of the ones that predicts some intensification before landfall in the green line. And that's at the end of today, could get back to mid-range Category 3, I think that one was saying. You can see the wind shear there is likely to be moderate, and the tracks, you can see pretty much assured what the track's going to be, a landfall somewhere near the border with North and South Carolina according to those models. Well, here it is as it is right now, and you can see the bands from the storm moving over the coastline, a significant one that came through as the day was beginning, and you can see the central core of the storm still quite a way off the coast. It's probably going to be a little bit of a lull along the coastline in the next few hours as that dry slot, which has been interfering with Florence for so long, moves over the shore. But the central core of the storm will probably follow after that, but who knows how long that will be. That'll be later on today at some point, but with the storm slowing down, it's still very uncertain. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page, you're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also view Force 13's live feed at any time. It's now entering its 6th day. You can find it at youtube.com/Force13/live.